Hello everyone, thank you for watching my channel. This is Perry Trade. So in this video I want to show you a strategy. It's based off the Supertrend indicator, and if you don't know the Supertrend indicator, it's basically a trend following or momentum indicator. So it shows you where whether the market is trending up or down. So I'm going to go ahead and create the strategy from beginning to end. I'll show you how to create it on NinjaTrader, and we'll go ahead and back test it, and then also we'll market replay and look at the results. So if you're new to the channel, please consider to like and subscribing. And I'm going to go ahead and start on a new chart. So my preference brick size is 130 with a trend threshold of 1. So let me let the chart load up. Okay, so let me show you the indicator. It's the Supertrend indicator. This one right here, and then click add. So I'm going to use the default setting. So the Supertrend indicator uses two parameters. It has the period and the period and multiplier. So the multiplier it's based off the market volatility. So as you can see here, when the price is above the green line, that means it's in an uptrend. And when the price is below the red line, that means it's in a downtrend. So the multiplier that I'm using currently here is a default multiplier, which is 2.68, and these can be adjusted based on your trading style. And so let me go ahead and just use the regular default, click OK. So now we're going to create a new strategy based on this indicator. So the strategy, the condition is that when price crosses below the green line, we're going to go short. And when price crosses above this red line, that means we're going to go long. So that's the condition we're going to go ahead and build. So let me go ahead and remove the indicator off the chart, because we're going to plot them when we create the strategy. So let me go into the strategy builder. So one thing I forgot to mention, that I am using market replay. I am connected on market replay. Market replay, what market replay does, so I don't day trade because I work a full-time job. And so what I do after work, I would download the previous day market data, and I would then trade as if I was trading live in the market. So I want to mimic as close as possible as the live market. So that's what I do when I create strategies. I make sure that it's profitable by not just back testing, but also trading them with market replay. So I have market replay on, and let me go into the strategy builder. So we're creating a new strategy, and we're going to call this Supertrend, and put today's date. Next. So we're going to calculate on bar close. Next. And we're going to skip this section here. Next. And we're going to put two inputs. So the inputs we're going to add are take profit, and we're going to add the default value of 20, these 20 ticks. and then click OK. And then we're going to add a second input. And the second input is stop loss. And we're going to just input the value, default value of 20. Click OK. So I have my two inputs here. And these inputs are important in case later on I want to optimize it. So that way in the strategy optimization screen, I can go ahead and change these values. So let me click next. Don't worry about variable. We can skip that. Click next. Then here, I want to add the condition. So earlier I had explained to you the condition. So let's add the condition, add. So the condition is when price, okay, we're going to use the close price. So when price cross above, we're going to choose the indicator. We're going to use the Supertrend indicator. Okay, so when the price cross above the Supertrend indicator, and we want to specify the downtrend. And you have the default value here already set, so you don't have to change any of this. So when the close price crosses above the downtrend, click OK. Do the following, and then click Add. Click on Order Management. You want to click on Enter Long Position. That's it for that. So now we want to add the condition for the Enter Short. So instead of recreating the same condition over again, all I have to do is right click and then duplicate new tab. So create an identical set. So here in set 2, all I have to do is click here, click edit. So we're going to use the same close price. So instead of cross above, I'm going to say cross below, and cross below the uptrend. Click OK, and we're going to go short. Hit it. Enter short position. Click OK. When I click next, here we're going to enter our stops and targets. So click Add, and let's enter our profit target. Since we're trading futures, I want to change this to ticks and the value. Now, if we didn't enter our inputs earlier, we could have just manually placed the value here. But since we did, we're going to go to Set, and we're going to use the input. We want to take profit, which we set, and click OK. Then we want to set our stops. Click Add, and our stop loss. Change that to ticks, and then set. Use the input, our stop loss. Then click OK. And once you're done, usually what I'll do, I'll minimize this screen right here. That way I can refer back to it if I need to make some changes. So once you're done entering the condition and the inputs, you want to have it saved. And the save, you want to make sure you compile it here. So the strategy has been successfully compiled. Click OK. And now we want to apply the strategy to the chart. So I'm going to minimize this. So you can apply the strategy in two ways. You can right click on the chart, choose strategy, and find the strategy I just created, which is this one right here. I believe, no, it is this one right here. Click add. And you can see here my parameters, take profit and stop loss 2020. And then click enable and then apply to the chart. You know it's applied to the chart because you can already see the trades in the charts already. Okay, another way of applying it, let me remove it. The other way is by going to your control panel here, and you see that you have it here. You can enable it and enable it here. So this is just a shortcut. So you can right click on the chart, or you can just go to the control panel and then enabling it and re-enabling it. Please note that if I have to go back to make changes to the strategy, so each time I go back and make changes to the strategy, I have to always compile, and then I have to uncheck it and then re-enable it again, so those changes can be applied to the chart. So now that the change is applied to the chart, now we can, one more thing you have to do, these are Ninja wrinkle bars. Ninja wrinkle bars are based on price, not time, like with candlesticks. So they don't really have true open, close, high, low values plots here. So what you want to do to make sure that you have accurate results when you back test is you go into strategies, and let me unenable it, uncheck it, and then you want to make sure that the order fill resolution is set to high, and then re-enable it again, and then click apply, click OK. Make sure that, well, it's still actually, let me make sure that my strategy is okay. So it's okay, so it's applied. So now let's look at the back test results. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the results. So right click, choose strategy performance, and you have real-time and historical data. So for back testing, I use historical, and the results here, you see net profit 1,149. It took a total of 12 trades, 0 losses, and the average winning trade is $95. And based on this strategy, according to the back test, let me move this screen so you can see here, profit per month is 1,753. Right, so that is on 20 tick with a 20 tick stop loss. So let me close that. Yes. So now what we're going to do is we're going to run market replay from, let's do it on the first week of January. So January 2nd through January 2nd through the 5th of January. So let me let it process. Okay, so now that I have the strategy enabled I have my time frame set from January 2nd through the 5th to run the back test, not back test, but market replay. So remember, again, like I said before, all my strategies are 100% of the time I run market replay, because that's like as if I'm trading the real live market. So I did a test where I traded the live market, and I got my, I made profit, and that dollar amount I had noted. And so I went ahead and downloaded the market data for that day and ran a back test, and then I came up with the same results. So not back test, but market replay. I keep saying back test, but it's market replay. Market replay. You're basically taking the market data and trading it as if you're in a live market, which is more, you get more realistic results. So I'm going to go ahead and play it. So I have it on NQ and 130 with a trend threshold of 1. And so this video doesn't take too long, I'm going to go ahead and speed it up. So I'm going to set this to the max. And let me go ahead and pull up the account, and you should see the total P&L shown here. Make sure the strategy is enabled. Yes, account. So let me pause it just for a second. So one thing I didn't show you, that when you create the strategy, if you go, let me just go ahead and edit the strategy, is that you can have it plotted, the indicator. So you see this plot on chart, I can actually plot this on the chart so that you can actually see it. So that's what I forgot to mention and show you. So I click OK, and then I go here, edit, and then plot on chart, and click OK. So now when I compile, all right, so I made that change, and after the change you have to uncheck it and then check it again, and you should see the indicators appear on the chart. Hopefully there aren't 2 Supertrend indicators, but 1, because okay, so now you see the indicators on the chart. So let's resume. So let's go ahead and look at the results. So you can see here, for this week, it profited $479. So if I look in the performance results right here, I'm using real time because this is market replay. And let me minimize this. And you can see it took a total of 5 trades, no losses. Each trade is $95.82. And based on this strategy, the profit per month is $3,653. So I'm wondering, well, this is only 20 ticks and it's only following the Supertrend, right? So it would be nice to take advantage of these long runs here, right? So I have a strategy that takes all this into play right here, and I'm going to go ahead and let that play so you can see. So let me go ahead and reset the market data. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this strategy. So I've applied the other strategy where I take full advantage of these long runs. So let me go ahead and play it. And again, let me show you the total P&Ls.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted.
Okay, so as you can see the results here, netted 5,500. And then let me go into the strategy builder, real time, and you can see it took a total of 7, lost 4, and you can see here the gross profit was 9,000. So of the lost trade, that was a total of 3,600. And let me minimize this, and you can see here each trade profited 504. Losing trade was 905. 3 consecutive winners, 2 consecutive losses. And based on this strategy, profit per month is $42, 42,311. This strategy. Sorry. And let me look at the equity curve right here. You can see here, went down and then went back up at the end. You can see each day profit. First day 3,900. Second day, this was a loss right here. And then the fourth day 356, and then the last day I was profited at 1,900. So there it is. So the difference between this strategy and the other strategy is that the first strategy took only a 20 tick profit target, whereas this strategy, we took full advantage of the long run. So we went into the market and then we rode the trend all the way up until when the ATR, the stop loss, got hit, and we went into the trade on the opposite direction. So thank you for watching again. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you on my next video. Thank you.